interesting. A lot of Continental Classic stuff on these shows. And I haven't watched Collision or Rampage yet. For those of you out there who are waiting on pins and needles for my Collision and Rampage rating reviews, those will come out on Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe, and you'll get them Rampage and Collision reviews that I know all of you guys are dying for. But
I'm dying for it.
To Survivor Series.
Yeah, I literally died because I watched some of it at your house.
I know, I hardly remember that. But let me move on to Damian Priest versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. So the storyline here was that Gunther was low on confidence from his loss with Cody Rhodes, so he struggled in the feud leading up to this. It's a rematch. They've had this feud before. Damian has been called many bad things by Gunther, but this time Gunther was more humble, and he just showed up to the match to fight. But I'm skipping all the way to the end. I'm referring to you guys. I'll refer you guys to the links in the description if you haven't seen it again. But I'm just going to show the ending where Finn Balor interferes. So Damian Priest's old Judgment Day stablemate came out while the referee was not looking and gave Damian a stomp, and that led to, well, Gunther didn't really like that Finn Balor got involved, so he kicked Finn Balor in the face too, which I think is interesting because that could be something between Finn and Gunther someday maybe, because you know Finn Balor never forgets anything. That's a vindictive guy right there. But anyways, that led to another interference spot from Finn Balor led to Gunther's victory and a choke out, and Damian didn't tap out, he passed out. So same exact ending they did in their last fight that Finn Balor cost Damian Priest. So Gunther keeps the title, and let's see some ratings from you guys and from myself. So Gunther versus Damian. Let's see what this got from us. Vlad, a thumbs up. Okay, Vlad liked it. Robert, a half thumbs up. So he kind of liked it. Step down. And I gave it a thumbs down. So I got my problems with the booking. But, okay, let's jump to Robert. I'll give Robert a minute on the clock. What did you think of this? You kind of liked it, but let's hear some clarification on your rating.
All right. I probably won't need a minute. I'll keep it brief. So my half thumbs up is pretty much basically for Gunther keeping the title, which I was hoping would happen. What I was also hoping for, well, maybe not hoping, but what I didn't expect was interference from Finn Balor. I would have liked a cleaner win for Gunther, because the angle leading up to this where Gunther was made to look really weak, I didn't like it at all. So I would have preferred him, getting a cleaner victory. It'll help with his quote unquote confidence to get it back if it was a cleaner victory. So that's why I didn't like it more than I wanted to. But at least he did keep the title, so Damian didn't take it off him. I still like Gunther. The angle leading up to this was not great, but I'm hopefully that changes after this. We'll see.
Man, I don't even have to give a review because that's basically the same reason I didn't like it, was because I think Gunther needed a clean win, and I don't like rehashing Finn and Damian. They have already had their match, and Damian beat him, so I don't really understand. But anyways, Vlad, you're echoing the same thoughts, or you got any extra thoughts?
I mean, I think you both made good points, but I did enjoy the match. I thought the reason I gave it a thumbs up is that the match was pretty good.
Yes.
You guys made great points across the board as far as Robert talking about the lead up to this thing was a disaster, and I agreed. Like, what? Gunther's lost his confidence. He's afraid of this. He's afraid of that. It made no damn sense. This guy's a freaking beast. He's a monster. Why the hell would he have low confidence? Because Cody Rhodes rolled him up. That made no sense. And again, yes, it was basically the same finish from SummerSlam, right? Finn interfered. He helped Gunther win, and things like that. So they're rehashing that. But I don't think that's the worst thing ever. I don't think it's Damian could continue a feud with Finn, and eventually maybe Finn could get in on fighting Gunther after Gunther laid him out. So it could become like some sort of triple threat potentially. But the match I thought was really good. Both guys did a great job in the match. The work was really solid. I mean, again, it's a Gunther match. Never seen a bad one. So, I mean, it was what it was. There were some issues, as you guys mentioned, but the match quality itself, and I didn't really have a problem with the booking. You know, as long as Gunther won, that was the most important thing for me. Whether he won clean or not, I didn't really care.
But I wonder if he's going to still not have his confidence. Because that's what me and Robert were thinking, like,
no, there was
a strong win to get his confidence. So he's still going to be this mopey guy because he didn't get a clean win. You know what I mean? So they're going to continue that? I don't know. I mean, was it enough of a win to help him get back to the old Gunther? That's what I'm thinking. But
I hope they don't continue. Yes, I agree with that. If they continue with him having low confidence, I would be disappointed. So we'll see. But that's the only thing we can do. But I would hate that with, strongly.
Okay. All right. Well, let's last thing from Survivor Series. So we've done every match. So they only had 5 matches. This one I was on the fence about putting on the show. But I do want to mention it, at least just because I think it was a freaking greatly worked match. Like, it was probably the best worked match of the night. But nothing really fantastical or, super surprising or anything happened in the match. I'm talking about the triple threat here between the Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker, Sheamus, and Ludwig Kaiser. So, there were some nice spots. Sheamus coming up from behind Ludwig and giving him the 10 beats, from the crowd. That was pretty good. And I think Sheamus had a chance to win. The story here is that Sheamus, the only title he's never won is the Intercontinental title. So he almost had it, and then Ludwig pulled out the referee. So there's no DQ in a triple threat. So anyways, long story short, a couple of spears from Braun Breaker, a spear to Ludwig, and a spear to Sheamus, and Braun Breaker is the winner. So ratings. Vlad, all 3 of us thumbs up. Vlad thumbs up, Robert thumbs up, myself thumbs up. So we all liked it. I liked it a lot. I don't have anything between a thumbs up and 2 thumbs up, but I'll just say it was a strong thumbs up to me. But all right, Robert, do you want to start? You have anything to say about this? You want to give it?
No, I'll just keep it really short. My thumbs up is mainly for the work. It was a well worked match. Great.
Yep. I wanted to give it praise. That's the only reason it's on the show today, just to give it praise. But Vlad, you wanna give this praise or what?
Yeah, definitely.
Join us in praising.
Well, I mean, there wasn't that many matches on this card, right? I think there were like 5 or 6.
5.
So 5, right? So definitely of the outside of the main event, this was the best thing on the show. The quality of the work was really, really strong and really, really good. I thought as far as triple threats go, because triple threats are tricky, right? Because there's the whole now no disqualification thing. The WWE is now fond of letting us know that, hey, you could just beat someone to death and that's fine in a triple threat. The work quality, despite that, was really, really good here. And man, Braun Breaker is just so good. So good, man. He's going to be phenomenal. He's definitely the next big thing. Down the line, 5-10 years, he should still be on top. He should be on top of the wrestling world in 10 years.
All right. So that's going to conclude our review of Survivor Series for the night. So we've done it. We've reviewed every single match from Survivor Series. It's another Survivor Series in the books. I don't know. Overall, it was an okay show, I think, but it could have been better.
Yeah.